First thing is the ankle pick, guys. And I guess it will be related to your question regarding the head control. So the idea is to control the head. So the closer your grip is to your opponent's neck, the better. Especially in judo, you're going to see a lot of high grips here because it really allows you to control your opponent's head one way and the other way. That being said, always favor a higher grip if you really want to have a better head control. Of course, in jiu-jitsu, there are pros and cons to everything. So it may be that now you're opening more space for a underhook on this side for your opponent to start controlling your body or going around your back. But then goes into another thing. Back to your point, a higher grip along with kind of a closed elbow, which closes that space, will give you more head control. Sometimes your opponent is resisting going that way, so you may have to switch the direction of takedown that you're doing. And then another good point for the ankle pick itself is making your opponent move towards you. Right now, we were always moving towards our opponent and counting on the fact they would not react. So if I start walking towards my opponent's foot, he does not react, I push the foot over the head, and then I pick the ankle. It's the picture-perfect ankle pick. However, most likely, as my opponent feels and sees me coming towards that foot, he's going to step it back. So then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle back and away from him. And once I see that foot back in front of me, I just rewind it in the same motion, okay? So maybe the head control that you're feeling you don't have a lot of control, maybe because also your opponent is moving away from you. So we'll always be far. That being said, maybe added to that, shuffle back so your opponent step forward and then you go back to that push. So that would be the tip I have for all of you on the ankle pick, but also already answering your question, Sarah. Then Lúcio is going to give us a tip for the Osotogari, number 2.
Right. So Osotogari, say we have equal grips. I want to open up and I'm going to get him sort of straight, but I don't want him to be with his body weight equally divided on his feet. I wanted his body weight to shift towards the foot that I will slip. Right? So as I'm flaring my elbows, I'm going to put a little more weight on this side, and with the head control, with the grip that Victor just mentioned, I'll bring his body towards this side. So everything's happening at the same time that I'm stepping forward. Once you do that, the leg itself, sweeping your opponent's leg, is going to become way easier and effective. Because there is no way that he's going to take his leg out of the way where he's going to be able to fight. Sometimes what happens is he has his weight on that side, but he's able to free the leg, or he's able to fight back with the leg because he has the other leg to help. So the idea is to get the leg out of the game. Right now, there's no way he's going to fight. He's off balance. That's the goal here. So you can get slow up, get close to him, chest to chest, shoulder to shoulder, push like you're punching and pulling this down. That's it back. All right, and then move into the escape from the mount. Right. I want to flow with my opponent. So he's coming this way. I don't have levers to fight back. So I'm going to go with him. So he has to use the opposite leg to get closer to me. There's no way he's going to get to the letter S mount if he doesn't use the opposite foot. Maybe he's going to get this really close to my hip. He's not going to give me much here. But even though I have a little edge here that can get my elbow. And that edge is going to be even wider once I follow. So turn this way. Go back to mount. If it does the movement and I don't move, it's not much here. As soon as I move,
I create way bigger space for my elbow to get in. So he's doing the right thing. As he's moving to the ladder ass mount, his heel is attached to my hips. It may be harder for me. That's why I have to move as well. So now it's way easier for me to get my elbow in. Very important tip here. I want to keep my fingers up, because if I'm down like this, he may just pass the leg over my hand and attack my neck. So I want to cover it. It's cupping here. Also, get your thumb close to your hand. Don't stay like so. Sometimes you can try to get a cross collar, and then your thumb's gonna get in the way. Make sure you cup. Even like this. Once you have the elbow, always the bottom knee is gonna get out first. It's way harder, it doesn't make sense to get the top knee out. You're giving your back. Elbow. You want to get the bottom knee out. To create even more space, you may push your hips skate towards the other side. So you have more space to lift, get your knee out, and then skate. Sometimes he may get your arm. So you're here, and he's gonna go for your arm. If you have that foot in between your legs, this is not a strong arm bar. Even if he extends your arm, he's not gonna, and passes his leg over here, it's not gonna be super effective. Why? Because this leg is free, my body's free. So I have time to do this and then get out of the lock. So it's not gonna be that easy for him to submit you, even though he gets the arm bar. But if you do it right, it's not gonna get you the arm bar. All right? Let's go into it.